I give the floor to the representative of Russian Federation.
Thank you, Madam President. We welcome you presiding over the Security Council today. We also wish to note the participation in today's meeting of the Minister for Foreign Affairs of Ghana, Shelley Abachewe, and of Palestine, Mr. Riyad al-Maliki. We thank Tor Venezuelan for the comprehensive briefing on the situation in the Middle East region in the context of Middle East settlement. We listened closely to Gidon Bromberg and Nada Maydalani. In the area of Palestinian-Israeli conflict, the degree of violence goes on unabated, and this is claiming casualties on both sides. The situation which we heard described today by the Special Coordinator is further exacerbated by unilateral unlawful acts. Breaches of the status of the holy sites, expansion of settlement activities, the confiscation of Palestinian lands, expulsions of Palestinians, arbitrary arrests, and violence targeting civilians. It is with concern that we have been learning about sporadic outbreaks of confrontation in Jerusalem, as a result of which there have been casualties. Specifically, we are very much troubled by yesterday's activities by the Israeli police in Sheikh Jarrah, which, as a result of which, a Palestinian family was evicted from their home. We call upon the parties to exercise restraint, to abandon and reject radical measures which create irreversible facts on the ground, and we call upon them to rekindle the process of a peaceful settlement on the basis of universally recognized international legal basis. We attach tremendous significance to the comprehensive international assistance being provided to those in need of it on the west bank of the Jordan River and Gaza Strip, as well as Palestinian refugees in neighboring Arab countries. We support the efforts of key international organizations, among which we wish to emphasize the efforts of the UN Relief Works Agency. We believe there's an important need to continue to provide financial assistance to UNRWA, for it to continue to provide comprehensive assistance to deliver humanitarian assistance to millions of Palestinian refugees in the Middle East without obstacles. Russia will continue to provide annual voluntary contributions to UNRWA's budget. In this context, we welcome the results of the ministerial meeting of the Hoc Liaison Committee in Oslo last November. We note Norway's contribution to the organization of this event, which attests to the fact that the international community remains focused on Middle East settlement. The focus of today's debate under Norway's presidency is setting the stage for the expeditious relaunch of the Palestinian-Israeli peace process. We fully believe that a settlement is possible only through the launch of direct talks between the parties. At the same time, we believe there's an urgent need to step up multilateral efforts to create a propitious atmosphere for talks, first and foremost under the format of the Middle East Quartet of international mediators. We intend to continue to pursue assiduous efforts with our Quartet partners to boost the effectiveness of this mediation mechanism by determining and identifying possible collective measures to implement what has been endorsed in UN resolutions, namely the two-state solution. We reaffirm the importance of convening a Quartet meeting at the ministerial level and the importance of establishment of full-fledged cooperation under this mechanism with the Palestinians, Israelis, and other key regional stakeholders. I also wish to emphasize that progress in the peace process is impossible absent Palestinian reunification on the basis of the Palestine Liberation Organization. We stand ready alongside other interested parties, first and foremost our Egyptian friends, to provide the necessary assistance to that end. Madam President, by way of conclusion, I wish to note that we have growing concerns in connection with plans that have been unveiled vis-à-vis the expansion of Israel's settlement activities in the occupied Golan Heights. I refer not merely to ongoing the cutting of red tape for Ramat-Trump settlement, which was announced back in 2020, but the creation of two new settlements, Asif and Matar, with 12,000 housing units. The stated goal of the Israeli leadership is to double the number of Israelis residing in the Golan Heights. This flies in the face of the 1949 Geneva Conventions. For our part, we emphasize Russia's position. It remains unchanged. We do not recognize Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, which are an integral part of Syria. Thank you for your attention.
I thank the representative of Russian Federation for their statement.